My name is Gloria Jean Warren. I'm a 62-year-old woman who has spent a number of years volunteering in various communities. I ran a successful computer consulting business and live with my husband in the small rural community of Congress, Arizona. I am a victim of government corruption at the most basic level in my community. In January of 2010, I was sued by the local K-8 school district, a school district comprised of less than 120 students. The governing board, consisting of 5 members, chose to sue myself and 3 other women on the say-so of just one person. In the verified complaint, Tony Wyeth, school superintendent of CESD number 17, swore that all pages were true and correct based upon her personal knowledge. And Pat Fisher, the board president at the time, notarized the document. Not one of the 5 board members appeared to have read the document. There were only a few paragraphs that were true in the complaint of 159 paragraphs. The paragraphs stating that my name is Jean Warren and I do live in Yavapai County, they are true. Superintendent Wyeth lied, manipulated, and destroyed documents because she feared that it would be discovered that she had personally committed massive fraud, spending government funds illegally, being fully enabled by the governing board members during her 12 years in this position. Jim Thompson, Sergio Horcos, who is now deceased, Pat Fisher, were personally responsible for disseminating secondhand information that was false in an effort to confuse the public and hide their incompetence. The Goldwater Institute Schwarf Norton Center for Constitutional Litigation provides free legal representation to Arizonans whose constitutional rights were violated by government. Because their resources are limited, they must carefully choose among meritorious cases that will create broadly applicable precedents, with a primary focus on the Arizona Constitution. Their board sent an investigative reporter once this story came out. Mark Flatten came to speak to us to see if it was true, because the story was so outrageous on so many levels. Lead attorney Carrie Ann Citron contacted me personally the same day and requested my permission for a take on the case. The story broke during National Sunshine Week, incidentally. Through my efforts of being a whistleblower, fighting this injustice, I came to discover that school districts are allowed huge allowances and no official agency appears to do anything unless it is a sexual molestation story. I believe most school districts in America are run by dishonest or corrupt people with the taxpayer footing the bill. I have more proof than you would ever have time to review regarding just this school district. I have absolute, undeniable proof of a significant number of crimes Superintendent Tony T. Wyeth's teachers, board members, and the unethical practices of the law firm of Magnum, Hoover, Walls, and Stoops that took this stupid case on without the obvious due diligence required. Everyone I have provided evidence to simply participated in the cover-up. School district personnel and board members who are dishonest commit crimes because they can and do get away with it. They answer to no one. The legislature is the only governing body above a school board member. I gave my evidence to several members of Congress and the Senate, to the Ombudsman Office, the Arizona Attorney General's Office, to the National School Lunch Program, to the Arizona Department of Education, to the Department of Justice. Every office either did not respond, said they couldn't do anything because they had no enforcement authority, or that they do not want any action to be punitive. They wanted it to be only an educational lesson for the district. After 11 years of this district not providing basic public record documents, suing 4 women, failing to comply with court orders, documents have been destroyed and databases being reconstructed to cover up the corruption. Still, no one has done anything to alleviate the situation. I have been doing everything that I can think of to expose the rampant corruption in our school system in Arizona. I am sure it is in every state. I believe it is too big to even challenge. I am asking and I am determined to educate my fellow Americans that our fundamental rights are being stolen with our own tax dollars. What we need is legislation to be drafted that will correct this problem at the county level as well as the state and federal levels. I'm imploring you today that you enact legislation that gives authority to investigate and prosecute school district employees and school board members at the state level. It is impossible to do anything at the county level because of the corruption that permeates our current government and legal system. Thank you.